The Audio Drama Initiative presents Closing the Distance.
Hi, I'm Tawni O'Dell, here to introduce the latest episode of Closing the Distance. We just recently celebrated Mother's Day. It was a tough one this year because many of us weren't able to visit our moms. And for those mothers who have their kids at home with them during this crisis, well, I think it's safe to say they wouldn't mind spending a little less time with their children. My daughter and son are adults. During this pandemic, I worry about them every day. But I don't have to take care of them all day, every day, the way my sister does with her 4-year-old. To make matters worse, she has to do it on her own. Her husband's a Green Beret, serving in the Middle East. My sister has shared her struggles with me, the frustration, the exhaustion, the fear, and even anger. But what comes through the strongest in her voice when we speak is her boundless love for her little girl, which inspired me to write the following piece. Here's Tony Award-winning actress Kelli O'Hara, one of Broadway's brightest lights, who's also a mom, performing Working from Home.
To stop the lights, you gotta wash your hands and brush your teeth. And you have to stay home. I know you don't want to because there's a virus going around. And none of us are supposed to visit people. But then to stay home.
Every day we pick a new theme and build our world around it. We try to make everything relate to it, the games we play, the crafts we do, the food we eat, the movies we watch. Sometimes I let her pick silly stuff like rainbow unicorn eggs or talking avocados or magic golden sparkle cats. But usually we choose a topic that's educational, like Tree Day or Alphabet Day or Folding Laundry Day. I can usually predict what's going to be a hit with her and what isn't, but there have been some surprises. I thought she was going to love Enchanted Forest Day, and instead she got bored making fairy night lights, and we just curled up and watched Moana for the 3,000th time. Well, one of the best days we've had so far was Soap Day. I never saw that coming. Yesterday our theme was jobs. For a 4-year-old, she already knows a lot about jobs. She knows Mommy used to have one that took me away from her, but now I work from home. Her grandma and grandpa used to stay with her after I left in the morning and took her to school and picked her up again in the afternoon, but she doesn't get to see them anymore. She knows grandpa doesn't have a job because he's retired. I explained the word to her a few months ago and thought she understood. Then she went up to him and said, "Mommy told me you don't have a job anymore because you're tired. Is that why you sit down all the time?" She knows her daddy has an important job that takes him far away, to other countries for months at a time. He was supposed to be home for her birthday, but now he's stuck in Baghdad indefinitely because of the virus. She'll be able to FaceTime him. Thank God for modern technology, although sometimes I'm afraid she's spending too much time communicating with him over a video screen and not enough time seeing him in the flesh. I asked her once what were her favorite games to play on her tablet, and she answered, ABC Mouse, Toka Kitchen Sushi, and Daddy at the Barracks. Maddie is my miracle baby. I tried all the fertility drugs over the years, ones that made me sweaty and bloated, and my face looked like a pizza. Dustin and I used to joke about the irony of being at my most unattractive during a time when he was supposed to be constantly horny for me. We gave up getting pregnant. I quit the drugs and returned to my porcelain-skinned, svelte self. We got a puppy we named Bear. We had a lot of sex before he was deployed to Syria. Sex because we wanted to have sex, not because we were trying to make a baby. 9 months later, we had a baby. That was 4 years ago today. It's hard to believe. We had grand plans for Maddie's birthday. A bird-themed party at the nature preserve with a dozen of her friends from school, a family party later with aunts and uncles and cousins and tons of presents and a rainbow unicorn cake. Both parties had to be canceled. She's still getting the Minnie Mouse big girl bike with training wheels she asked for, but I know the first thing she's going to want to do with it is pedal the 2 blocks to Grandma and Grandpa's house. Now I have to watch her through the window. Part of our new reality I can't seem to make her accept. I think it might be easier on her to not see them at all. I know it would be easier on me. The last time we went to their house, she begged me to let her go inside and promised, "I'll hold my breath, Mommy. I'll only hug their legs." What am I supposed to tell her? How do you make a 4-year-old understand things like high-risk patients and social distancing? Is it even necessary to make her understand? Some people think it isn't. They say it's no big deal for children this age. They're resilient. They're not fully formed. They can't possibly understand what's going on. It makes no difference to them if there's a pandemic raging while they're coloring with sidewalk chalk or playing Hoot Owl Hoot. I disagree. She might not be old enough to understand why or how, but she's old enough to understand her life has been turned upside down. That makes it somehow harder for her than it does for older children who can be reasoned with. This is such an important time in her life, one of exploration and socialization. Now it's been put on pause indefinitely, and it makes me angry. And I don't want to be angry. I can't be angry because I'm all she has. I'm in her entire world. I'm her entire world. But the pressure is so great. I have to work from home and take care of my child by myself every day, over and over again, without any breaks. I'm afraid about what the future holds for us. I worry about my husband and my parents and all my loved ones. But I can't be angry in front of her, even though I am. I'm angry she can't sit on her grandma's lap. I'm angry she can't go to school. I'm angry she's not going to have anyone here but me to sing happy birthday to her while she blows out the candles on her cake. And don't tell me we should just use Zoom. It was job day yesterday. She set up her own little office in the corner of the living room. I could see from where I sat at my office at the dining room table doing real work, but was it actually any more real or any more important than the work she was doing? Copying Maddie, Mommy, Daddy, Grandma, Grandpa, Bear on a yellow legal pad? Will she remember any of this? I wondered as I checked the time and realized it was late enough that I could have a glass of wine. I didn't remember anything from when I was 4. Of course, the biggest news that year were Ronald Reagan getting reelected and Michael Jackson burning his scalp in a Pepsi commercial. "Hey, Peanut," I said, bending down to nuzzle my face in her dark curls. "How's the new job going?" "Good," she said. "I thought we might talk about some other jobs. Who do you think has the most important job? Do you think farmers, because they grow food for us?" "Maybe," she said. "How about teachers?" I asked. "I wish I could see Miss Hannah," she told me, and I felt the familiar ache in my heart. "I know, sweetie. You'll see her again soon." "Well, how about soldiers, because they protect us, or doctors, because they make us feel better?" She finished carefully crafting a capital G, then looked up at me with her daddy's eyes. "I think mommies have the most important job, she said, because mommies fix everything. I turned away before she could see me get emotional and walked over to our bay window. I couldn't fix anything. I couldn't even give her a birthday party. She joined me and took my hand. We gazed at the empty street. "Where did all the people go?" she asked. This morning, she woke me, holding her forefingers up and squealing, "I'm almost a whole hand." We had cupcakes with rainbow sprinkles for breakfast, something that's never allowed. She had presents to open and a new bike to ride. We put on a party hat on Bear. We talked to Daddy on FaceTime. At the end of the day, as the sun begins to set, I put her in a special pair of birthday jammies, and we settle on the couch to watch Peppa Pig and Wally Kazam birthday episodes. All of a sudden, Bear starts barking at the window, something he hasn't done for a long time because he only barks at people. We get up and hurry to the glass, and I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe how many people showed up. Not just Grandma and Grandpa. Not just our close friends, my coworkers, and the mommies and daddies of Maddie's friends, but people I haven't seen for ages, people I barely know. The power of social media. I scoff at it from time to time, but never again. They stand alone or in pairs with plenty of distance between each other. All of them hold lit candles of different shapes and sizes that glitter prettily in the dusk. Because there are so many, and they have to stand so far apart, the winking gold dots stretch far as we can see. "Mommy," Maddie says breathlessly, "is the street sparkling for me?" We open the front door to the sound of 100 voices singing happy birthday. And I start crying like a baby. Maybe mommies can fix everything after all. But they can't do it alone.
Working from Home was written by Tawni O'Dell and performed by Kelli O'Hara. It was directed by Mitchell Maxwell and produced by Lou Aronica and Mitchell Maxwell. The sound design is by Josh Milliken, and Carl Verwerk was the general manager. The song The In-Between was written by Casey Brevis and Sam Shuey and was performed by Alex Blue, Casey Brevis, and Sam Shuey. You can get it wherever music is sold or streamed. For a complete list of credits, visit us at audiodramainitiative.com.
I never really liked the quiet. I'd always choose the music and the crowd. But now the only voice I hear is whispering, "Slow down."
The little things you never notice, the comfort in the closeness of a hand, and all the ways we lead each other safely back to land. To understand, oh, that something happens in the in-between. The distance shows I've never known the forest for the trees.
It's beautiful and strange as something changes in the in-between.